Hey guys, welcome back to BlazedGoddessTarot. For today's picker card reading, we are looking into what does your boss secretly say about you. You got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Go ahead and pause the reading and pick the pile that calls out to you the most. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at BlazedGoddess.com. And if this reading resonates, please subscribe. It really means a lot to the channel. But we're going to go ahead and look at what does your boss say behind your back. What are they secretly saying about you? What does pile number 1's boss secretly say about them? What do they say behind their back? Ten of Pentacles, the Fool. That you get a lot of work done, and that you look like you can stay at this job for a long time. There might even be some type of contract they want you to be a part of. But you even got the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like they say that they can share responsibilities with you, that you would be a good team member. I feel like with the 8 of Swords, maybe some bosses do mean that they could trap you here, but maybe you kind of need the money. So maybe, you know, they can get a lot of work out of you because they know that no other job's going to pay you what they pay you. Or maybe you've even said something about how you're going to want to stay here for a long time. These don't feel like a negative energy. You know, not usually with the 8 of Swords. Because, like, you even got the Empress and the 7 of Cups, so it's like they do want to give you options, and they do want to say, you know, that you can fill up multiple positions. You could do multiple tasks on your own or with the community. They have unlimited possibilities and, you know, potential with you. And especially with the 10 of Pentacles, like the 10 of Pentacles talks about, you know, the long run, you know, the dream, the goal. And then the Fool talks about a new beginning, you know, taking that step, taking that leap. So it's like maybe they're trying to take that leap to keep you around. And maybe they're saying that I feel like they're trying to get you comfortable. Like they might talk to you and see where your head is at, where your heart's at, kind of like what you want. Or they already have, and they see that you're comfortable where you're at, or they're trying to get you somewhere where you're comfortable. I just saw the Ace of Swords, but the Ace of Swords didn't come out. You have the 3 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Magician. Yeah, because I don't feel like this is a bad energy. You have the 3 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Magician. So it's like your boss is kind of trying to make things happen. Like they do care about you. And then the 3 of Cups for some reason gave me like a childlike, you know, energy. So it's like they do want to take care of you. They want to get you in a position where you're comfortable at, that you're content at, where you see yourself being at. Maybe you ended up getting a job that you didn't really ask for, or maybe you didn't understand completely. Or you just ended up not liking it the way that you thought you was going to like it. So they're trying to move you into something that you're more happy with. Maybe they're talking about a conversation that y'all both had. and you said something about you would be happier with X, Y, and Z, and it's like now, it's like they want to back you up on that. They want to help you get to where you want to go. You know, you have the Seven of Cups and the Magician, so they're trying to make it possible. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands. It's very interesting that this Five of Swords is in reverse, because my deck is usually always in upright. And then you even have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like it might have not worked in your favor, because the Five of Swords upright usually talks about winning no matter what. And now it's in reverse, so, along with the Ten of Swords. So, it's like, they're reaching nothing but, like, failure. That's a very strong word, but that came straight to my mind. And it's like they're still trying with the Page of Pentacles. They're trying to hold on to your dream, and they're still trying. Nine of Cups, but it's not easy. Like, maybe their boss is even kind of being, you know, rude to them, or just hateful. They might even start being strict to them. It's like they'll find you another job or another partner, but it's not going to be exactly what you want. Page of Swords. So it's like they would have to talk to you about it before accepting anything from their boss. Eight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. They say that you do your job very well, though. So you might not even need somebody else. And that you can eventually climb the ladder to something else. But I feel like your boss thinks that it would be kind of like you would be promised something and then you wouldn't end up with anything. So your boss kind of thinks that it's better for you to kind of sit this one out. Or they might even be going ahead and telling whoever. I feel like it's their boss that you already kind of said no to their offer because their offer isn't what you wanted. Without saying anything to you, actually. You have the Ten of Cups and then the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it's like your boss is really looking out for you. They are thinking logically. Like, they're not just signing you up for some bull crap. But with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like something was offered and it wasn't what you wanted. So your boss kind of just already went ahead and rejected it for you. What does your boss say about you? You have the King of Swords, that you're very smart, you're very intelligent, and you definitely speak up for yourself too. You're not afraid of speaking your mind. You're not afraid of moving things along. You have the Five of Swords. You're not afraid of sticking to your guns. You know what you want. You know that you deserve better than that, even if you have to go to war with that. It's like you really do mean business. And then you have the Sun. It's like you're happy with your job and everything like that. But it's like, again, you want that new beginning where, you know, you can settle down. They feel like, yeah, you want something that you want. Like, you like your job, but it ain't like the Ten of Cups. And you have the Nine of Pentacles that fell on the floor. When a card falls on the floor, it's more significant. So it's like you want something more independent. Maybe there is a worker that you don't want to work next to anymore. You want to, like, move and do stuff independently. Maybe that you're about to get into an argument or something. Or that you've cussed this person out or gave this person a peace of mind. Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. It's like you are a good person. It's just whatever you're talking about right now just means that you're very passionate about it. Yeah, say something about passionate. It's like you're very discontent with what it is right now. You're looking out into the future, hoping for something better. But they have a little bit of fear when it comes to losing you. They have a little bit of fear, yeah, about slowly losing you. Like, they take too much time to let you know of what's going on. So it's like they're trying to lock this situation down. Yeah, look, Ace of Pentacles, they're trying to give you what you want. They're trying to tell their boss kind of like what you're worth. So you get what you want, but it feels like they're kind of arguing. But your boss, I feel like, is trying. They're trying to do what's best for you without getting their own head bit off, I guess. Alright, pile number 1, that is all I have for you guys. So, if this reading resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, BlazedGoddess.com is where you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at BlazedGoddess.com. And if this reading resonates, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. But we're going to go ahead and look into what does your boss currently say behind your back? What are they secretly saying about you? Pile number 2, what is their boss currently talking about? Page of Wands, and then you have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I'm a little slow, I'm sorry. But they say that curiosity gets you very far. Like, you may ask a lot of questions, but those questions lead you into fully understanding what is happening. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, you're very intelligent, you're very sharp. You get things very fast. Ace of Wands, they might see that you have a lot of passion so far, or that you can offer a lot of energy into the work environment. Like, you have a lot of motivation, a lot of courage. You can really get stuff done once you put your mind into it. 7 of Cups. However, they feel like they still can't really figure you out. Like, they might say that you have, like, mixed personalities. Or that you might still kind of, like, have your eye out. You have the 4 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. You rather work alone. Or that you're better alone. Or you like that your boss is to themselves. It's like they still have to have, like, an eye on you, though. Because they feel like you're kind of still childlike. Or maybe you're very, like, highly valuable. I meant to say favorable. Favorable. Yeah. Like, a lot of people desire you. So, you might kind of... you know, get stopped a lot. Maybe you get talked to more often than they would like. So they have to kind of keep an eye on you. Maybe you have kind of like sneak away. That's crazy because that was at the bottom of the deck when I looked down. And now it's out. They think that you are a good employee though. Like, you do work well. You're a good worker. And, you know, at least people like you. But they feel like some type of change is coming. What is this change? Like, they're going to be happier with you? What is the Ten of Swords about? There's going to be some type of cycle that ends. But it's going to be for the better. It's like you might get moved around. Like, your schedule might change. And you might end up being on a whole different schedule. And they're hoping for the best. They hope that they don't upset you too bad. Because they know that it's going to upset you maybe. You know, having to move away and, you know, be more by yourself. But they think that it's going to be better for them and, you know, kind of just hurtful for you. So they kind of don't know what to expect. Yeah, they just know there's a lot of... It's like they just want you by yourself. Like, you might be kind of like class clown type of energy, or maybe you just get a lot of coworkers' attention, and they want to isolate you so they can get the max out of you, you know, the full potential out of you. What is the boss say about that? The Emperor. It's like they're going to gain control of the situation. Like, I feel like maybe they're getting in trouble for how much you're talking. There's another control card. It's like they're working on it. Like, I just heard, I'm working on it, boss. So they might get in trouble, and now they have to put their foot down. Now they got to use their authority to make things right. You got the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So again, another dominant type card. They feel like by taking this risk, they might be pouring out the friendship or the bond that y'all have, because they feel like they're going to be stepping on your toes. But again, it's like they have to do what they got to do. So they're trying to think of a better way of doing things, but it's like they have to take that step. But they're hoping that it works out for everybody, I guess you can say. But they still feel pretty bad, because they know that you still get stuff done. And there's no big thing about working with other people. But at the end of the day, these cards are still saying the same thing, that, you know, I guess great things have to end for better things to start. So it's like they, again, want to isolate you to get the max out of you. They see your worth, they see your value, but it's kind of like they're slipping the rug underneath of you. They're, you know, not so much taking advantage of you, but not really caring so much about what you want. It's more of a, how can they get the potential out of you, I guess you can say. But I feel like they're being ordered to do that. And they're trying to try to take like a calm, gentle approach to it. Like, they might just act like you're helping them. See, but again, it's like defensiveness. You know, they're kind of scared for... It's like they want everything to be fine. They really do like you as an employee, but they know the spot that they're in and what they're asking for you. Because maybe it's like you're working days and you're switching to nights. So it's like you might say no. But it's like they kind of don't need you to say no. Because it might be you have to, or it's a requirement, or just something of that nature. But it's like, either way, they have to break something to you. And I do feel like it has something to do with getting more out of you. Either being isolated, you know, taken away from other people, or moving you into a different department, or just anything of that, you know. I almost said it again, anything of that nature. But it's like they're going to slowly try to make this hint to you, or this change. You might, you know, they might tell you, oh, you know, it's going to happen, but it's going to take like a month. Just so it can kind of like cool you down a little bit, I think. But it's like they don't really know the approach they need to take or should take. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 2. If this reading resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, BlazedGoddessTarot is where you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at BlazedGoddessTarot. And if this reading resonates, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So for pile number 3, what does their boss say behind the back? What does their boss secretly say behind the back? Pile number 3. What does their boss secretly say behind the back? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, the Hermit. Maybe you're overworked. Maybe they are trying to get somebody to... Yeah, it's like they're trying to speak up and try to tell their boss to hire somebody else to help you. Or to stop being picky. Yeah. It's like the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe you're just doing it to yourself. Maybe you're just like always asking for overtime and really just overworking yourself, or only really caring about your job and nobody else's. You only do your part and you go home. 9 of Swords. Queen of Wands. It's like they're really worried about you. But they feel like you know what you're doing. You are just going after the bag. And they're not stopping you. And at least you're getting your job done. You know, so they admire you for your job. Like your work ethic. Yeah, as I say, work ethic. They do say that you work a lot. 9 of Pentacles. Goes back to working on yourself. Maybe you even have like a small business or something that you're working, you know, outside of here. Maybe you have multiple jobs. Maybe you're like a businessman. 7 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. It's like, it's hard to get in your social circle. Yeah, the Empress. Because you know your value. So you really don't settle for anything. You don't fool around with anybody at work. You don't play their games. You never really argue with anybody. Again, you just do what you need to and you get out of there. The Star. Queen of Cups. Maybe they're saying that you're wishing for better. You're trying to get out of there. Maybe that's why you're a businessman. Maybe you talked about it. Or they just heard it through the grapevine, but people were talking about it. You have the 2 of Pentacles along with Temperance. Exactly. It's like you rather have like a business of your own or more of a career than these little bitty jobs. You know, why do all this work when you could just do that amount of work, you know? You kind of weigh out your options. You weigh out what you need to kind of know. I feel like you're not afraid of attracting things. You know, you kind of let people come to you. You don't really go out there and you don't really demand too much. Again, you come in, you work, and you leave. It's not so much of a hassle for you. Maybe you just work too much and you're starting to learn more of a balance. Or they're wishing that they could talk to you about balance. Kind of like to help you out, I guess. 5 of Swords. But it's like you're gonna do whatever you want anyways. 6 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Maybe y'all's relationship kind of took a turn for the better. Maybe it was at a standstill for a while. Maybe they couldn't, you know, really get a picture of you. Maybe they felt left out. Maybe it just took y'all a minute. But then y'all started getting along. Started working things out. Again, y'all started working things out. Y'all have more of an understanding towards each other. Yeah, exactly. Another understanding. Y'all know a little bit about each other more now. A little bit more about each other. but they still don't really know too much about you. You know, the kind of the things that you leave out of the conversation and they hear through the group, like, I say group chat, but grapevine. So it's like some things you mention to them, but some things they have to find out from somebody else. You have the King of Swords. So another very smart card. You have the Nine of Swords and the Fool. So thinking that you deserve better, that you can find another job. Saying like, why are you here? You know, there's a job in this place with this amount of money for the same thing. Or something that you used to do. And how you should kind of move into calmer waters. Like if this job doesn't serve your highest good, I feel like you would tear this job down to really keep pushing. Like you would find another job, you would be content. Like as soon as you get bored here, I feel like you would be gone. You would be, you know, under another love spell. You would be, you know, going after another career, you know, again, taking action towards your dreams, you know, having, you know, exactly what you want. Look at that, the Sun after the Ace of Cups, you know, finally going after a dream. What actually, like, sparks your passion. Something that you keep talking about, I feel like. Something that, you know, would make you fulfilled. It might be a little hard to start off at, but I feel like your boss knows that you could definitely do it. Maybe just keep your secrets to yourself. You know, tie yourself down. Stay consistent with it. Keep going. And I feel like you would definitely end up winning. You would definitely be up on top. I just feel like whenever you try to get other people involved, maybe you try to have like business partners or whatnot, things end up changing and it just doesn't work out. So I feel like if you stay to yourself, you'll end up finding like a little society that actually appreciates you and pushes you to be the full package, the full potential that you can actually reach. But your boss thinks that you deserve better, that you're already working for better, that you're still here just to get a paycheck, go home, because your focus isn't here. It's more of a, how do I find a career? How do I work for myself? How do I do this all by myself? I feel like you just might not know exactly what you want to do yet, or just not know how to start. And they might be saying like maybe there's somebody else you can go talk to instead of like people at work or people that probably will try to take your idea and use it as their own. But your boss does like you overall, but they feel like you have like a timer, I guess you can say. Like you're only there for, you know, you're only temporary, I guess you could say. But it's like a good thing. Alright, pile number 3, that is all I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, BlazedGoddess.com is where you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Bye!